Yo, what's good YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today, and welcome to a next-gen race to Division 1 on Xbox One. We're into Division 4. If you missed the previous episode, we ended up getting 1 draw and 1 win with 4 points so far, and we made a brand new team. For those of you guys who were saying, get a new team. Made a brand new team. 4-1-2-1-2 is the formation that we're going to go ahead with. And we got Cavani and Suarez as our partnership, and I'll talk about this team throughout this episode, but one thing I do want to say is I apologize that it's actually in 720p. It's not in 1080, simply because when you shut down the Elgato software, it resets the settings, which I didn't know, so I have to redo the settings every time I open the software. But I gotta say the Elgato is a wonderful game capture device. Never used it before. This is my first time using it. I have the Blackmagic Intensity Pro. For those of you guys who are asking what capture card I use, I know I got a couple of tweets yesterday. I use the Elgato. It's a great device. It works wonderfully, and I get to record in 1080p. Before, I was not able to do so. The Blackmagic does not support 1080p. So if you're looking to get into YouTube, if you're looking into streaming, you know, Elgato sold at Best Buy, at your local Walmart probably as well, and it's I think 160 bucks, so not too bad, but it's a wonderful device. With all of that said, we're going to go ahead and hop into this next match into Division 4 against a very good team. You guys are going to see he has a wonderful Bundesliga, French League hybrid going on. He's got a little bit of La Liga in there and Dani Alves. So it was a great little team that he's got going on. Ibra as his striker. I think Ibra's actually on 7 chem. Correct me if I'm wrong, because he has 2 dead links, but I wasn't sure. Early on, though, 7 minutes in, I think he was looking for the over-the-top through ball. We go with a ground through ball from Suarez to Cavani. Cavani with a finesse shot around Neuer to give us the first goal of the match, giving us the lead as well. But it will be short-lived, as he's going to go ahead and get this ball back with a poor clearance by Thiago Silva. Comes right back to Badimo, and then Dani Alves is going to cross this in right to Aubameyang, who's just going to head it into the back of the net. And I will say this with a broken heart, guys. Crossing is still a huge issue on next gen, and you guys are going to see a fair bit of crossing from both of my opponents in this episode, and it's just one thing I hope is going to get fixed down the road, because it is ridiculous how accurate crosses are. But he does score a wonderful goal with Lucas here as he goes far post, it clips the post into the net, and he's going to go up 2-1. So a beauty of a finish there from Lucas. You guys are going to look at it again. Great pass here, gets some space, and just demolishes that ball. No way Mandanda's going to get to that one. But right after he scores, my defense just literally dumps out here. Lets Ibra make the run. I take him out. He gets a penalty. So now this one's turning ugly real quick. It's raining. I'm not playing well, not defending well, not attacking well. Everything is going bad. Maybe I'm just adjusting still to next gen. I'm not sure, but it was really ugly real quick. He steps up to the spot. Ibra's going to take the penalty, staring down at the keeper, Mandanda, trying to play mind games with him, trying to figure out where he's going to go. Still waiting on him, stutters. We guessed right, Mandanda with the save, and we have some hope to still try to get to this one. But again, you guys are going to see lots of crossing from my opponent. Literally every attack was a cross. You will see it time and time again. Here's another one right down the wings, and he's crossing it with Ibra. He's not even crossing it to Ibra. He's crossing it with Ibra. That's how ridiculous crossing has gotten from both on the 360 and on next gen. It is insane how much crossing is done on next gen from the games I've played. But eventually we do find Sane right here on the flanks. Nice little bit of dribbling. Finds Suarez with a ball and a great volley right past his keeper. We equalize this one. Luckily we equalize this one, but showing you again, this is the main play style of opponents that you guys are going to come up with. Maybe it's just the division I'm in, but right down the wings, luckily we defend this one. It goes out for a goal kick, but we're going to get another draw, guys, a 2-2 draw. A little bit disappointing that I'm playing against so many crosses, so we're going to hop in right into the next game. Still going to use the same team. I only played one game with it, so I still have to get adjusted. Still got to see what kind of things I want to change, but He's got a great team as well, and a lot of people use the Bundesliga this year, and you guys know that. So many teams, and another one, as you guys can see, a lot of pace everywhere, mainly on his left mid, right mid, his striker, and Aubameyang. So Błaszczykowski, obviously, you guys know, I think he's, what, 90-some pace? So he's got a decent amount of pace. I shouldn't say everywhere, but he's got a decent amount of pace. Not raining, finally, but right in the start of the match, some great ball control, great passing. Nani is a wonderful player. Haven't used him this year. Finally got to use him. But right here, we're going to find Suarez again with a chipped ball right to him. And another volley reminiscent of how we ended the first game. So we actually start off making the first goal of the match 2 minutes in. And we take the 1-0 lead. But as I said before, lots of crossing. And he's going to try to get this one to Aubameyang. We eventually do defend it, but he's going to go right back to it. A cross and a goal. Just like that, he goes completely unmarked. The defenders are still kind of dumbing out when that cross comes in. And then we defend this one pretty well at first, but it just kept deflecting right back to his player. He out-muscles me. Thiago Silva gets thrown off. And he ends up scoring 2 goals back-to-back real quick, takes the lead. So I was like, oh man, this is not good. This is really not good. Second half starts now. Played good defense for the most part, but he's going to go right down the wings. We're trying to shove him off the ball. He's going to get a cross off, and another goal. So another cross, another goal. So far, 2 crosses, 2 goals. It's 3-1. So we find ourselves down and not looking pretty. I was very, very brokenhearted, as I said, and I felt like, man, not this again. Are we really going to have to deal with this again? But Cavani making a beauty of a run, try to chip it, but look at his defender at the last second. Comes in and saves the day, but we get a corner, and we're going to try to get this one to one of our center backs who have a decent amount of jumping. He pulls out his keeper a little bit. Probably a mistake. He would have been able to save it. Thiago Silva puts it in for us. Gets 1 goal back at least, so we have somewhat of a chance to get this one equalized, but he had some great defending here. A nice slide tackle, gets the ball. We get it right back, but we just did not play very smart. Very sloppy here. Luis Gustavo just going to snatch that away from Paulinho, and he's going to get me on a counterattack. But you guys are going to see here, I'm going to go ahead and freeze the clip. Not sure. I don't think this is offsides because at this point, the ball's already past my defense, but no one marks Aubameyang. They just let him run right past the defense, crosses it in, and he heads it in again. So 3 crosses and 3 goals. Not looking good for me. It's already 4-2. I was, again, very brokenhearted, very, just not feeling it at this moment because of the amount of crossing I had to deal with. Here's another cross. This time we go ahead and defend it, but 75 minutes in, down the wings, another cross, and another goal. And it's happening quite often. And, as you guys know, I don't really cross in my games. I never cross. So we're going to lose this one 5-2. One of our worst losses this year, to be honest with you guys. I don't even think I got this bad of a loss on the 360 version. I just couldn't get anything going. But we just got to get better. We just got to get better. That's all we got to do. We got to get better. Got to get adjusted. Got to stop crossing a little bit better. It's a little bit harder to stop crossing because you can't really tug on opponents as effective, I should say, as you were able to on the 360 version. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, see what we can do with our left back and right back. I really think that's the issue. Your left back and right back are a very important role on your team. Very, very important role. So maybe not using great left backs and great right backs is not a good idea. You probably have to use a good one. So we'll see what happens. Might have to make some adjustments to the team. But again, as you guys can see, a lot of crossing still into Division 4. And I don't know if it's just this division or just how people play, but we'll have to see as we move through these divisions. In any case, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure to give it a like. It really helps me out. Go ahead and share it with your friends as well. But if you guys do want to see next-gen daily FIFA content, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.